8/12/2024. We're in the middle strategies in the three strategies of Huang Shigong. Verse 6. The military prowess says, do not control the righteous officers only with wealth. The righteous do not die for those who are not benevolent. The wise do not make plans for those who are inward looking and ignorant. 7. The ruler cannot act without virtue. Without virtue, the vassals will betray him. He cannot act without domination. Without domination, he will lose authority. The ministers cannot act without virtue. Without virtue, they will be unable to serve their rulers. And they cannot act without domination. Without domination, the state will be weak. However, excessive domination is self-defeating. In our own lives, when we take discipline, when we take control, are we being overly excessive with our domination of what we want to become, of what kind of discipline we're having on ourselves, or maybe we're not having enough? Maybe this domination, this self-discipline, maybe you're not exercising enough of it and you're losing authority over yourself. You've lost authority over your actions, right? This is not just a metaphor for your employees, those that work with you, those that work for you, those who are on your team, right? If you're in a leadership position, you have to have some form of barkability, some form of leadership quality that is virtue. And I do think that it is important that it starts with virtue, because virtue stems from everything after. So, 8. In this way, when the sage king administers the world, he observes the flourishing and decline of the season, measures human gain and loss, and creates institutions for all of them. For this reason, all the feudal lords have 2 armies, the local earls have 3, and the Son of Heaven has 6. When the world is in chaos, betrayal and revolt are born. When the king's favor is exhausted, then feudal lords make vows to punish the alliances to attack each other. Verse 9. If your virtue is in a similar state to that of your enemy, so that neither side can have sway over the other, you must win the hearts of the noble and valiant. Once you have also become fond and distasteful of the same things as the masses, then you can attack the enemy using the change in the balance of power, or the shi. In this way, without plans and strategies, you will have no means of confirming your suspicions or resolving your doubts. Without deceit or surprise, you will have no means of breaking the treacherous or quelling the bandits. Without devious plans, you will have no means of success. You must win the hearts of the noble and valiant. This is why you need to be yourself. You need to be yourself no matter what. Because if you are noble and valiant, a being of light, if you are yourself and you are virtuous and you try to live all things as virtuous as possible, those who are also virtuous will find you. And these people will become your people. This will become your nation, your family, your army. This is why you always need to be a light, to be a generational force for good, to stand out and be virtuous in all things that you do.